Welcome to HR with Sanchita. Today's topic is Fundamental Conventions of ILO. Okay, so I would be telling you about the fundamental conventions or the core conventions of International Labour Organization. Okay, and would also be telling that which of the fundamental conventions have been ratified by India, or you can say that have been accepted or implemented by India. Okay. And yes, like, share and subscribe to my channel, and follow my Telegram page, because on Telegram page I post all the details related to my classes and videos. Okay, and the link is pinned in the comments. So let's start. So first of all, let's study some important facts about ILO. So one thing I want to tell you, those who are watching my video for the first time, I have also recorded a video on ILO just before this video, so you can go to my channel and access that video to have a basic about the International Labour Organization. So ILO has 187 members as on December 2019. Okay, so the last count of the members of the ILO is 187 members as on December 2019, and I have checked it. So as of now also it's 187 only. Okay, so if some people will watch my video an year after, so you need to check it. Okay, now ILO has adopted 189 conventions and India has ratified 47 conventions. Okay, so till now ILO has adopted 189 conventions. You need to note down in your notebooks, and India has ratified 47 conventions. Okay, and 6 out of 8 fundamental conventions. So as I told you, today's topic is studying about fundamental conventions. So there are 8 fundamental conventions, or the 8 core conventions of the ILO, out of which India has ratified 6 conventions out of 8 fundamental conventions. Then 3 out of 4 governance conventions and 38 out of 177 technical conventions. So the total of 6, 3 and 38 is 47. So that is why India has adopted 47 conventions. Okay, now you've studied the important facts and I hope you've noted down in your notebooks. Now let's further study. So yes, what is it? So fundamental conventions ratified by India. Okay, so the 8 core conventions of the ILO, which are called fundamental or human rights conventions. So these all are called fundamental, core or human right conventions, and they are 8 in number, out of which India has ratified 6. Just install in your mind. Okay, yeah. So the first is Forced Labor Convention, and you need to remember the numbers of the convention as well. It's Convention number 29, and it was adopted by India in the year 1954. So the things and facts that I'm telling you today, you have to learn them. Okay, then Abolition of Forced Labor Convention, which is convention number 105, and it was adopted by India in 2000. So you need to remember this, and specifically in exams they can ask you which is convention number 29. Okay, then they would give you all these conventions, then you need to choose them, or they can ask the either way as well. So they can give you Forced Labor Convention is number 29, number 105, number 100, number 111, right? So at least of the 8 fundamental conventions, you need to remember the numbers of all and the years for these 6 which have been ratified by India, that when they were ratified in India. Okay, obviously technical conventions is not possible, but at least remember of the fundamental conventions, because these are just 8 in number and 6 have been ratified. So if you practice, it is easy to remember. Then next is Equal Remuneration Convention, which is convention number 100, and it was adopted by India in the year 1958. Then is the Discrimination Convention, okay, employment occupation, which is number 111, and it was adopted by India in the year 1960. Okay. Now comes the 5th convention, Minimum Age Convention, and it's convention number 138, and it was adopted by India in 2017. Then Worst Forms of Child Labor Convention, convention number 182, and it was adopted by India in the year 2017. So these are one of the latest ones which have been adopted by India recently, because 2017 obviously we can call it recently, right? So just remember the numbers and just remember the years. So 6 conventions are done which have been ratified by India. Now let's come to those conventions which have been not ratified by India, and you need to remember them. Okay. So Freedom of Association and Protection of Right to Organize, Convention number 87. Then Right to Organize in Collective Bargaining Convention, which is Convention number 98. So these two have not been ratified by India. So again I repeat, Freedom of Association and Protection of Right to the Organized Convention, and Right to Organize and Collective Bargaining Convention number 98. Okay, so these have not been ratified by India. So yes, so these facts I've already covered with you, right? Then one thing I want to tell you about International Institute of Labor Study, IILS. Okay, and we even did a IILS model in one of the video, right, of industrial relations. So what is this IILS? So it is the International Institute of Labor Studies, and when was it established? It was established in the year 1960. Okay, and is an autonomous facility of the International Labour Organization. So IILS is an autonomous facility of the ILO. Okay, and what does it do? So if it has been established, it must be having some purpose, right? So its mandate is to promote policy research, okay, public discussion on emerging issues of concern to the ILO and its constituents. Okay, government, business, labor. So whatever concerns are related to the business, the labor, the government, the organizations. So what does it do? It discusses and like whatever concerns are there. Like, okay, so public discussion is there so that we can arrive to some resolution. And yes, again, I have told you that it was established in 1960. Okay. So that's it for today. Okay, and yes, like, share and subscribe to my channel so that you can access my videos. Okay, and yes, soon I would be starting live classes as well. Share it with your friends also. Okay.